Hello YouTube, welcome to our channel where we try to predict the results of the Premier League game week every week, always chasing that perfect 10 out of 10.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please turn on your notifications if you want to hear more from us. Let's go.
Alright, so international break's over.
Finally.
Yes, always a very slow weekend when that occurs, but we saw a few players shine. Sterling, De Bruyne, Rashford had good feedback.
Good performance.
Good performances.
So we are hoping that that form continues onto this week, and that kind of influenced our predictions.
So first game, Liverpool versus Newcastle. I don't see anything but a Liverpool convincing win. So it'd be like a good Mane, Salah, Firmino attack again against Newcastle, which can't really defend at the moment.
We did take a look at this from a psychological standpoint, thinking that it might be a good idea to put Mane in your fantasy league teams now. After his small outburst in the last game, he might be out to try to prove a point, maybe trying to get goals on his own, maybe a bit more selfish, maybe a few more points in fantasy.
But I thought that outburst was because Milner wasn't subbed on.
Oh yes. Insert
He was. Anyway, so I think it's going to be a convincing win, probably like a 3-0, 4-0. Yeah. All right. Next game is Brighton versus Burnley. Brighton's and Doan's still red carded, suspended. They do okay at home in terms of defense, and they have surprised a few teams last season. But I feel Burnley's been on a roll and scoring a few. I feel Burnley can take a few points from this one.
I've got a bit of faith in Ashley Barnes, so hopefully he'll get on the score sheet there.
Is he on your team?
Actually, I don't think he is, but he's someone I'm keeping an eye on.
Okay, next game is United versus Leicester.
In this game, I can't and I won't say anything about this game. So I told Roger, whatever he goes with, I'm supporting him.
In the end, I went with the draw. I think Man United have a few defensive issues and
issues all over the park.
Wan-Bissaka's a doubt, and De Gea hasn't been in his best form. So Vardy is still a problem for them. I feel a draw. It's a tight one. Maybe a home game advantage might help.
And I also think maybe something that might help is Harry Maguire's maybe got some inside information, perhaps.
Okay, maybe. Maybe. Next game is Sheffield versus Southampton. Southampton's had a few defensive issues themselves as well. Next game is Sheffield versus Southampton. It will be a tough game for Sheffield. They have been scoring, but defense of Southampton has upgraded or sort of improved a bit. They had a draw at home against Man United last game, although towards the end it was all Man United attacking, and
that's what happens when you play against 10 men.
After the red card, they still held on, which was quite surprising. I thought it was going to be a Man United win after they equalised, but they couldn't.
But surprise, it wasn't.
So I'm expecting a low-scoring game, probably a 1-0 or 2-0. In the end, I went with a 2-0, I think, to Sheffield. All right, next game is Spurs versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace is actually fourth in the table at the moment, winning by goal difference above Arsenal. I think they have had a few surprise results, especially the away win at United. So I think it will be a tough game for the Spurs, but Son and Kane might be the difference and score the few. That will get them the 3 points.
They haven't been having the best of season, Son and Kane, but they need to turn the corner at some point. This could be their chance, playing at home against a Crystal Palace team who, although are doing well, I'm sure Spurs will feel this is an opportunity for 3 points.
Next game is Wolves versus Chelsea.
An exciting one.
This one, I think, will be very high scoring.
Yeah, very open.
Yeah, because Chelsea have been just attacking and pretty leaky at the back as well. And same as Wolves. But Wolves have a slightly stronger midfield, and they do start a lot of games with the 5 midfielders. So I think
so it's a big call from us. We were debating whether to go with a draw or a Wolves win. Oddly enough, we didn't really consider Chelsea winning this game.
No.
But there's reason behind that logic. So I do think Wolves as well. 2-1, 3-2 in that kind of range. An open game. I'm sure we can expect goals from both teams.
That's what I'm expecting, yeah. Alright, next is Norwich and Man City. Man City is just pretty on fire at the moment still. De Bruyne and Sterling both did very well in the international break. So we're
Bernardo
expecting
Silva as well.
We're still expecting a Man City win, but it might not be as convincing as you would think. I think Pukki might still maybe score one. He's been getting a lot of goals. Alright, next game is Bournemouth versus Everton. Everton have been doing pretty well. They won last game. And Bournemouth, on the other hand, have lost twice in a row. Once was against Man City, and then lost at Leicester 3-1. So still very prone to goals or conceding goals at the back. So I think for this game, Everton might edge it, maybe 2-1.
I do think Richarlison is going to get amongst the goals again. He looked really good against Wolves. Hungry, determined, and skillful. I think what's also helping him is that his call up to the Brazil national squad. He's been playing for Brazil. I think his confidence is up.
Okay, cool. So Everton win away. By a goal probably. Next one is Watford versus Arsenal. I think Arsenal will win this one. Deeney's still away, injured. Deeney's the one that causes a lot of problems for Arsenal back line. Because of his strength and able to bully out. The aggression, being able to bully our centre backs. But I think with the attack now, Arsenal will score a few.
I think something that we spoke about earlier was mentality. Now, if Arsenal were to go a goal behind, I think they've got the mental strength to know that within their team they can pull the game back. We saw that against Spurs. When you guys were 2-0 down. They still fought hard, came back, brought it back. I think the mentality has changed now. So that frailty that used to exist in the Arsenal team, I think it's slowly going away.
So for this one, I feel confidence is in the team and Arsenal's going to win.
I'd agree with that.
Last game, Villa versus West Ham.
I think it's going to be a game that I'm not going to stay up to watch. But I do think a West Ham away win in that game.
Alright, so we're up to our fantasy section. Lost for words for a sec. Last week I used my wild card. And still I scored less points than Prev by 2. So
close.
Close. I think this team of mine now has more options because the first few weeks I was still working out which ones were gonna be the budget players who performed well and who were the obvious big point earners. Once I've identified those, I've done a rejiggle, and this was my team from last week.
I feel like I'm in a bit of a corner. If I want to reinvest in my team and change some players, I've probably got to take out Kane. But Kane is up against Crystal Palace this week, and I'm thinking he could get some goals there. If I don't make any changes this week, I'm going to lose my 2 free transfers and only have 1 next week. So in my mind, I'm thinking, do I take out Kane, bring in Mane, or leave it as it is and hope that Kane gets there? My guess is as good as yours right now, but once I've changed my team, this is how my team looks here.
Cool, so looking forward to the next few game weeks, I've decided to keep my team as is at the moment.
At the moment, you mean this game week?
This game week.
Okay.
I want to save the 2 transfers for next week.
Yeah.
But I am considering bringing Mane in instead of Salah. Because of the quarrel from last week.
Yeah.
So I feel Mane will be out to prove himself. But I'm still thinking about it. So whatever my decision is, that's my team. Happy game week. Catch you next time.